One of the coolest projects I had this year was working with Sloans, and that was in collaboration with Believe Social from Purvis, Mississippi, and they're coming to Nashville soon, so check them out, link in the description. Believe Social. They're awesome. They're on socials, they do content, they work with brands, and we work together. Danny Nagy Productions and Believe Social, Savannah Knight, the two of us, we shot a lot of content, and we had two separate batch of sessions, at least with me. Early 2026, I think January, we met up to shoot content for Sloans. And Sloans, if you have not heard of Sloans, don't moan, don't groan, y'all come down to Sloans. They're in Murfreesboro, and they're one of the biggest off-road motorcycle 4x4 side-by-side stores that you can find. It's ginormous, I'm telling you. You go in and you see just a tremendous amount of collection of types of off-road vehicles or road vehicles, however you call it, like motorcycle, like Indian, Kawasaki, all types of stuff. And this is not even an ad. I'm just telling you that when I went into that store, I was shocked how much stuff they had. And the people were so nice, so knowledgeable, and they just want you to have fun with what you about to get, you know, like they want you to enjoy it, you know. And no matter what type of off-road vehicle or motorcycle you want, there's going to be someone there that will be able to help you at all times. Anyway, so we did a series of shoots for Sloans, and then we had a shoot day for Ford, and that was near Clarksville. I can't remember right now, but I'll put everything in the description below, and I'll show you some clips. It was really cool. So I brought both of my drones. I brought this Air3s, which is awesome. And if you're a follower of my channel, you also know that I fly FPV and a 360 drone. Now at that time, I didn't have my 360 drone. I only had this Air3s, this guy, which I absolutely love because of the two lenses, and it's just super smooth. And I have, let me see if I can find it, this drone here, and this is the Avata 2, and this is an FPV style drone. Anyway, so the first batch of content, day one, we went to Sloan's, and I did a bunch of just shots of individual, like off-road vehicles, side-by-sides, motorcycles. Did a bunch of wide shots of the motorcycle room, the 4x4s, and I used my 360 camera. I did drone shots of the whole location. I did drone shots of one of the salesperson driving the side-by-side or the 4x4, and we had some group shots of people waving. It was really fun. Like, the folks there honestly are really, really cool. And then the next day we went to Ford. I did a bunch of drone shots with the Avata 2 and the Air3s, a lot of just low altitude flying, getting the brand name and things like that. And then I used my Sony A7S III to take some individual shots of the cars, group shots of the cars. I put my 360 camera in the trucks, and then I took high quality virtual reality, like 360 type of pictures, where basically if you put it on YouTube, you can basically like swipe it or create these cool animations, which I'll show you examples right now. Yes, so I never seen these type of shots, and I was thinking about the experience, like how can how can I create videos with interesting experience in mind that will give a sort of feel to the customers, so like they see it, they can imagine them sitting there. That was kind of like the idea. So I did a bunch of cool stuff with all of these different types of cameras that I have. Now My absolute favorite 2 days started early May. Savannah and I were talking a bunch about we want to shoot like a big commercial. We want to have these cool riding shots, drone shots, and me being strapped me being strapped to the back of a 4x4 or a side-by-side and just shooting while a motorcyclist is behind us, in front of us, and next to us. It was just super fun. So that was also 2 days. So the first day, we had like a bunch of ideas set, and Savannah did an awesome job putting everything down on the paper. I'm more like let's execute, let's do. I have this idea, and she was like, okay, slow down, let's do let's make sure that we have everything that we need. But it was a great dynamic. We started at like 9 a.m. and Sloan's brought a bunch of really cool off-road vehicles to Hop Springs. So we went all the way down to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Hop Springs, and they were kind to let us shoot there. They have a ginormous land, and they do a bunch of drinks there, which I don't know if I can talk about it, but Hop Springs, thank you. Link in the description for Hop Springs, check them out. So we were shooting for a good half a day, like 6-ish hours there, and I wish, like, there's no such a thing as overshooting in my opinion. I could have stayed there for an entire 10-hour day. But we had an amazing motorcyclist. He was a pro. He could do tricks. So we had a motorcyclist. We probably spent about an hour doing just motorcycle details, drone shots, 360 shots, camera shots, tracking shots. Then we had some mini stories where people were riding together, four-wheelers, side-by-side, motorcycle. I had this idea of I wanted all of them to ride like the Avengers. You know, Avengers assemble, Sloans assemble. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum. I'm not gonna sing the rest, but that was the Avengers theme, you know, which we had. And I had a thing there which I was gonna fly this little drone, but I could not find the motion controller, and I thought I lost it somewhere. And a couple weeks ago, Savannah calls me. She said, turn on the video, and she said they found it, which was freaking awesome. And where was it? Where was it, you might ask? Well, it was in the glove compartment of one of the 4x4s or side-by-sides. Well, I'm glad I didn't get a new one, but I wish I had it. But I'm thankful that I have it, so now everything is back to me. But we did a lot of really cool shots of the side-by-side, 4x4s, Savannah riding it, Lane riding it, her husband, and then we had everybody riding, coming together. So honestly, the experience of shooting and working with Sloans and working with Believe Social was really, really awesome. Like, we were gelling, the content, the video was really, really cool. And I will show some examples. And the next day was scheduled for podcast style content. And since I'm a big podcast guy, I spent the past 3 years producing a lot of podcasts for other people, for myself, and just doing a lot of research in podcasting. Savannah thought that we should do like a podcast style interview style conversation exchange between different coworkers with a strategy, of course. And the whole strategy was connecting with the potential buyer, giving very good information, stories that they had with 4x4s, motorcycles, and all of these things. All of that we strategically thought of before, but that's what podcasts are about, you know? Like, you want to have an idea of what you want to talk about and what value you're presenting for the viewers. So day 2 was basically about podcast style info exchange and value proposition for the viewer, and it turned out awesome too. We spent, gosh, another 9 to 2 or 9 to 3 or something like that, and that's where I brought 4 cameras. I brought my DJI Pocket 3, I brought my A7S III, A7R V, and the FX30, and of course my go-to recorders, the Wireless Pro. Sponsor me. Wireless Pro by Rode. You gotta love Rode. They're great in the road. Now, jokes aside, I've been using them and they're awesome, and I am currently also using the Sony camera. So it's just was a ton of fun, and that was one of my favorite shoots and projects this year. Yeah, so let's check out some of the shots that we've done in May. And this is actually in D-Log-M, so it's not fully colored, but it still looks good. Okay, so those are all the side-by-sides, and this was a tracking shot of Lane going into the back area. And then we have this shot, which was the 70mm of the Air3s again. And then this is where he arrived. He comes out, and here's Lane. He arrived to his area, and he's ready to capture some prey. And he exits here again. Oh no, he's going around. Oh yes, I love that shot. That is just him going over some obstacles, which people are always curious to know when they're shopping for 4x4s. This is Hop Springs again. And this is the motorcyclist. I love this motorcycle. He was so good. And we did this multiple times because I was using my wide angle lens, the 24mm, with the Air3s here. And I wanted to do this multiple times before, and I wanted to do a top-down shot. See, it's a top-down shot. And then this is the 70mm. Oh yeah, it's just so nice. Like, I love this camera. Oh, that was really cool. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. One more time. Boom. Yeah. Let's find another one, because there's a lot of motorcycle there. This is that like Avengers type of stuff. But oh yeah, this one's really cool too. We put these different vehicles on the rocks, and we wanted to do these variety shots of going from down to up, and you can reverse that side to side. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite shots. Oh yeah, look at that. And then this is not this. Where is it? I've used that shot before, but look at that. Oh yeah. This is just epic. Let me find that shot. Oh yeah, this is really cool. And then we have shots where they're arriving from different places, and I was shooting down there. This is really cool. So I rigged a 360 camera somewhere. I rigged the Osmo Pocket 3 somewhere. Look at that. It's just friends getting together. It's just great for an ending shot. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, that's Hop Springs, by the way. Look at that big location. Yeah. Awesome. So let me show you some of the Osmo Pocket 3 shots. So this was rigged in the back, and he's ready to go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that. So this can actually, this could line up with the drone shot, because I was droning him. Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
And then I did that too when they were coming together. It's super smooth. That's me flying. I mean, that's me just shooting what they were doing. So there's a lot of shots. Usually you shoot a lot. Here's the A7S III. Exit. Here's him exiting, and I shot in a log profile also. Let me show you some other shots. That's Will and Savannah. That's Savannah. Believe Social. Yeah, I'm just going around them arriving to a space, to the cattle area. Okay. Yeah, and I was basically in the back of the side-by-side. Oh yeah, look at that. And a lot of motorcyclists do use an Insta360, as I have it here, and that's not like unusual. That was really fun. He was an excellent motorcyclist. Look at that side shot. So it's just, and if I had a 70-200, I could have gotten like a crazy close-up shot of the wheels. But look at that. That is just awesome. Well, this is... Yeah. So we have a tremendous amount of different shots. Look at that. Yeah. I absolutely love doing these shoots. And then Will is going through the mud and stuff.
Slowly go that way.
That's funny. And then he's going through the mud again. Boom. Yeah, these are all great shots. And now let me show you some of the Insta360 shots. Ooh, these are ginormous. 37 gigabyte. Talking about large files. So like I say, 360 is always a shoot now and find your favorite edits later type of thing. Now check this out. So this is what you see. Look at that, like you don't see the stick, which is super neat. And then you can track whatever you want, but this is pretty much what I would track. But I could show behind and things like that. Now let me show you the motorcyclist, because that was really neat. Check this out. So that's very immersive. That's great for a brand. Sloancycles.com. Pretty good. That's neat. Yeah, so you can do so much. Again, it's always good though to have already a pre-planned kind of shot list, the ideas figured out, what will it look like, or what will some content look like. But then if there's time to shoot new ideas, different ideas, then you have more variety and you can just create so much more content for the company, for whatever, you know. So, and then the second day, like I said, we were doing interview-based content, and this is these guys. That was really cool. That's Will. And then this is FX30, of course. So he was really cool.
If you want a new side-by-side or ATV, don't moan, don't groan, y'all come on down to Sloan.
Come on down to Sloan's. I heard this so much, I want to go down to Sloan's and get me something. Here's their wide angle. So it was awesome, honestly. Like, this turned out to be a couple hours worth of content. You can edit it out into a lot of small clips, honestly, or use just the sound bites. A shoot day like this can be very beneficial for a brand, a company that sells these types of gear, because you focus on experience, on benefits, on value, on feeling, on what these items, what these vehicles feel like for you. What does it represent for you? And there are a lot of questions when I'm working with companies, brands, stores, you know, anything. It can be podcasters. There are a lot of questions that I ask, and depending on those, we curate the questions to get the type of content that's strategical for the audience, for the potential buyer. Yeah, so that was honestly one of my favorite shoots, Sloans. So don't moan, don't groan. Y'all go to Sloans, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.